everyone. I'm so excited that we are back for our Successful Women series. Today we are going to be talking to Gab Atwell with Arvest Bank. Hi Gab, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. I'm so glad we can finally do this. It's a little bit different. We're sitting farther apart, but I think you were nominated, back in January, February, and we're just now being able to do this. So it's good to see you.
It's good to see you. It has been a few months.
Yeah. So can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do here in Chickasha?
I'm a mom to twin boys. I've lived in Chickasha basically my whole life. I've worked for Arvest for the past almost 6 years. Right now I do business development, which is a whole lot of community involvement and just getting to know people in our community and figuring out the best ways that I can help and serve whoever needs it.
And this year you joined the Chamber Board. You're actually one of our executive board members, so I think that's huge. A young woman in our community who's serving on our board and showing leadership, so I think it's important to mention that as well.
Yeah, for sure. It was a big accomplishment for me.
Yeah, that's great. So talking kind of about that, that's super successful in my eyes. Can you talk about what success means to you?
Yeah, so I've thought about this a lot because I knew you were going to ask me a question similar. I think originally when I think about success, I have this vision in my head of a well-dressed woman with a sharp bob and heels just rocking it all over the place. And that's not me. So I have to reel it back in. And for me, success is finding how you can serve other people around you and also be authentic to yourself. For instance, I'm really in kind of a sales position at my job, but I had to approach it differently than that. For me, it's being successful in my job is exactly the opposite of sales. It's really finding out a solution for somebody. I want to be reliable. I want to be trustworthy. And when my community can reach out to me for assistance and guidance and trust my advice, that to me is what success really is. Now, that being said, in the last couple of months or so, success some days really is putting on matching clothes and the right shoes to get out the door and be motivated to get to work when I know that my routine is severely disrupted. I'm really a person who has to be busy all the time because it makes me feel like I'm being useful.
Yeah.
And I'm contributing to my community, and with all the COVID-19 things going on, it made me slow down a lot, and that was really, really hard for me. But I've slowly been learning how to take advantage of that slow time, that downtime, and really think about what it is I want for my life and those kinds of things. So I think success is definitely very adaptable, and it's different for everybody, and it can change often.
Absolutely. So, we talk about how things in Chickasha, there's just momentum, right? Like there's so much things that I feel like the leadership in the community are doing successful. How would you advise women in the community to kind of get involved with that, to help grow the success of Chickasha?
I think number one is put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to ask questions, and don't be afraid to offer your services. Don't be afraid to ask how you can help. Speak up. A lot of people want to be involved, but they're not really sure how to do it. And for me, being involved started with Leadership Chickasha and being a chamber ambassador. And that's how I learned who the people were in town, what organization did what, and that's where I learned that my passion was really with the chamber and figuring out how to serve the businesses in the community. So that's what I would say. If you are a woman who wants to be involved, don't be afraid to speak up and go out and find those opportunities. There are a lot of places, a lot of organizations that want the help, and they'll tell you it's a little bit difficult to find the people who are willing and want to volunteer, and that's where I would start.
Yeah, that's great advice. Okay, so here is my favorite part, probably the most difficult part for you. You get to nominate our next successful woman. Do you have somebody in mind?
I do, and I'd first like to start off by saying that I have grown up around so many women who are awesome, motivators and mentors. This town has incredible talent as far as women in business goes. I would like to nominate my friend Ashley Coleman. And the reason being is she is young. She is running her own business as a personal trainer and karate instructor. She's a mom and a wife, and she's balancing these things with grace. She has some programs called FIT, where she's created this place for women, and there are a few men too. This place for women to go, get fit, get their exercise, and the gym is a scary place for women a lot of times, but this place is a sanctuary, and she's made this program so easy to go to. You want to go. It's motivating. It makes you feel good about yourself, and you develop these friendships, these bonds with other women, and it's such an uplifting place. It's incredible. If you haven't checked out Ashley Coleman's fit groups, you definitely need to do it.
All right. Well, I am so excited to talk to Ashley next month, and thank you all so much for watching today. Gab, thank you for being here with us. Finally, we get to be together. So.
Thank you. It feels good.
Yep, it does. Thank you.